You guys, you're not going to believe this. Apparently the drama between Ashanti and Nelly has spilled over to their mothers, and things got pretty heated between them in public today. The two have been on and off for years, and it looks like their moms have strong opinions about whether they should get married or not. Let's dive into all the juicy details. It all started this afternoon when Ashanti and Nelly were spotted out and about in downtown New York City, running some errands together. By all accounts, they seemed to be in a good mood and were laughing and chatting as they went about their day. However, things quickly took a turn when Nelly's mother Rhonda walked up to the couple and approached them, a stern look on her face. Eyewitnesses say she wasted no time in confronting Ashanti and giving her a piece of her mind. "Ashanti, a word with you, if you don't mind," Rhonda said, her tone dripping with disapproval. "I've been hearing some concerning things about you and my son, and I have to say, I'm not at all pleased about it." Ashanti, caught off guard by the sudden attack, tried to remain calm and composed. "I'm sorry, Mrs. Calloway, but I'm not sure what you're referring to. Nelly and I are doing just fine. In fact, we were just..." But Rhonda quickly cut her off. "That's just it, Ashanti. You and Nelly are not doing fine. In fact, I'll be blunt, I don't believe the two of you should be together at all. And I certainly don't think you're fit to be my son's wife." The words hung in the air as Nelly stood by, visibly uncomfortable with the entire situation. Ashanti's eyes narrowed as she processed what Rhonda was saying. "With all due respect, Mrs. Calloway, I think that's a bit presumptuous of you, don't you? Nelly and I have been through a lot together, and our relationship is no one's business but our own. If you have concerns, I'd be more than happy to discuss them with you. But making declarations about our future is..." Before Ashanti could finish her sentence, Nelly's mother unleashed a tirade. "Oh, I think it is very much my business, young lady. Nelly is my son, and I want what's best for him. And in my opinion, you are not what's best for him. You've hurt him too many times in the past, and I won't stand by and watch it happen again." The volume of Rhonda's voice was rising, drawing the attention of passers-by on the busy city street. Nelly tried to interject, sensing the situation was quickly spiraling out of control. "Mom, please, let's not do this here," he pleaded, but Rhonda cut him off. "No, Nelly. I've kept quiet for too long, hoping you'd come to your senses. But I can see now that Ashanti has you wrapped around her finger again. Well, I won't have it. You deserve so much better than her." At this point, Ashanti's composure was slipping. Her face flushed with anger as she fired back. "How dare you, Mrs. Calloway? You have no right to speak to me that way, or to make judgments about my relationship with your son. Nelly is a grown man, and he's perfectly capable of making his own decisions. If he chooses to be with me, that's his prerogative. Your opinion doesn't change that." The back and forth continued for several more minutes, with both women hurling accusations and insults at each other. Nelly, visibly distressed, tried in vain to calm the situation, but it was no use. Eventually, security guards from a nearby building had to intervene and separate the two women, who were now in danger of coming to blows. Ashanti stormed off, while Rhonda remained, shooting daggers at her with her eyes, and Nelly, caught in the middle, looked utterly mortified. He tried to apologize to Ashanti as she walked away, but she refused to even acknowledge him, clearly furious about the entire debacle. Well, there you have it, folks. Ashanti and Nelly's long-simmering relationship drama has now spread to their mothers, and the results are explosive. It's unclear where this leaves the couple's plans for the future, but one thing is certain, the tension between the two families is at an all-time high. Only time will tell if Nelly and Ashanti can weather this latest storm, or if their tumultuous on-again, off-again relationship has finally run its course. One thing's for sure, this is definitely a situation worth keeping an eye on. Stay tuned for more updates as this story continues to unfold.